Hashtag fuck YouTube for kicking me out my goddamn live. YouTube ain't shit. YouTube ain't motherfucking shit.
Why did I ever use?
Ain't that a bitch? Going back to what T-Pain was talking. Man, shout out to everybody. I hope everybody hear me, man. Fuck you for kicking me out my chat. You on that bullshit. I can't have a motherfucking day without being fucked with. I'm talking about like real shit. Let me send this shit out real quick. I hate the fact that you got to go through a whole bunch of shit to leave a fucking comment. Or to even see a fucking comment. They can kiss my ass. All right, let's get to it.
To, cover up my voice with it. And like I said, it was just to set me apart.
This technology might be a part of our workflow in the future, but how much and how to do it ethically is still being explored.
In 5 or 10 years, there's going to be little bits of AI everywhere. The same way there's little bits of auto-tune almost everywhere.
Right now, though, a lot of what artists need to succeed actually remains the same.
Build community and build a direct-to-fan connection.
You do need like the brand more than you need the voice. Majors don't have the means to really push number ones all the time. To make a great record, understand what virality means. A creative director is like more powerful than a producer these days. Childish Gambino, This Is America. Everybody watched it was like, yo, this is a message.
I think one of the things that like drove people to start really caring about artists again was the AI slop.
When you have this wave of hatred towards AI slop, you also get this counterculture wave of people more desperate for humanity than we've ever been before.
At some point, we're all gonna have to just be like, dude, it's us versus the robots.
It's point of view. The creator. That's how art works. If AI is the creator, I don't know how interesting it could be. The only way you'd know if it lucked into anything is if a human said, oh, that's a good one. You know?
There's going to be a lot of people who can make music who weren't previously able to in the ways that they want to.
I don't think it's going to replace it. I think it's going to be really helpful. And then there's going to be weird ways to get up and experiment.
How can I use these tools to help me accomplish dreams, to help me express myself?
I was advocating for AI, but I was really advocating for Timberland.
Great segue.
The AI model will teach us that we don't need anything else. We don't need this capitalist horrible world that we have got to the extreme of.
I just went through like this art isn't worth anything, existential crisis, and I've come out the other end thinking actually maybe it's the main thing that matters.
I want to shake it up. I want it to be like innovative and exciting.
It seems obvious that things are changing, but where exactly we'll end up, it's hard to know.
AI, they're our children, and we need to do a good job of showing them how to do things the way that we would like them to be done.
They're trying to replace us, bruh. The fuck. Now everybody get off to this Dr. Fauci and a whole bunch of talk about Dr. Fauci real quick. Yeah, they just kicked me out my motherfucking live, dog. Like, what the fuck? They're making it. Oh man, they really, oh my God, they're gonna make me want to just blow up a YouTube facility, man. But I'm glad you're back. Glad you're back. I've got the last thing I said. Like, I think the last thing I was saying is something about some motherfucking auto-tune. I turned my head for a second. I looked back, my shit gone. I don't know if it buffed before it cut off or they just kicked off. YouTube kicked the nigga out for no fucking reason. Like, God, I hate this motherfucking platform. Burn in hell, YouTube. Kiss my ass. Now let's get off into the Dr. Fauci shit. But before we play Dr. Fauci, we got to get off And to our motherfucking sponsors in the UK, you already know what it is, Vata. We got to holler at Amelia.
Hi, I'm Amelia. I'm English, and I love England. I like having fish and chips and a pint at the local pub. I like Shakespeare and Dickens, Tolkien and Lewis, Harry Potter. I like pork sausage and dogs and fashion. Haram! Haram! But I don't like that.
My UK correspondent.
Brits are famously polite, but it mustn't mean we're willing to commit cultural suicide. Our institutions, the Church of England, the BBC, are a bunch of queers and nonces. How the bloody hell did we go from Churchill to you git? Sadiq Khan, the mayor? This is London, mate, not Afghanistan. Or Star Wars. Our government won't even protect our schoolgirls from grooming gangs.
Shut up, wankers.
The police won't help. They're too busy confiscating garden tools and suppressing free speech.
That's right, miss. What have I done, officer? You've tweeted rudely, and you're under arrest.
Curry is fine, but we have several recipes already. There are 50 Islamic nations in the world. Muslims don't need to be on our island. They want to conquer it. The government says it must be this way. That doesn't make it right, does it, Robin Hood?
No, my lady.
These dragons that threaten our England won't go away unless brave knights rise up to slay them. Or did all the British bloodlines with any bollocks get killed off in World Wars I and II? Englishmen, it's your country, and it's being taken from you. Chav, posh, doesn't matter. We're already all in this together. I don't want this to be the future of the women of England, and I'm sure the women of Iran and Afghanistan didn't want it either. Your ancestors, the Spanish Armada, Napoleon, and the Nazis. Surely you can handle welfare tourists. History will record what you do or don't do. Get cracking, lads. Love, Amelia.
Off your pop. Shouts out to the UK. Much love to my UK correspondent, Vanta. Say it with me now. Andy Burnham is a wanker. And fuck you too, Starmer and Nigel Farage. And all you motherfucking wankers over there in the Labour Party. And all in Tupac. Ain't nothing. What's crazy is it's telling me I'm live on my phone. But this shit is on some bullshit, man. It's fucking bullshit. Bullshit.
For a living? What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm a model.
Wow, like runway model?
OnlyFans model.
Damn, are you expensive?
The Matrix is a system, Neo.
That's my OnlyFans.
That system is full of degenerates. When you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers.
Yeah, I know YouTube changed it.
The very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of the woke system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to pick up a biology textbook. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on their pronouns that they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the dude in the red dress? A dude? Forget. Who is it? That wasn't a woman? No. It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you might marry one of them. What are they? Transformers. They can move in and out of any gender, regardless of their chromosomes. That means that anyone coming out of the female bathroom is potentially a ladyboy.
Trying to study us, Vanta.
Inside the Matrix, they can identify as anything, but in reality, it's just delusion. We have survived by hiding from them, by running from them. They are at the Diddy parties. They are guarding all the doors while they are touching all the kids, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them. Someone. I won't lie to you here. Every single man or woman who has stood their ground, everyone who has fought this agenda got canceled. But where they have failed, you will succeed. What? I've seen an agent identify as a concrete wall. Men have emptied entire clips at them and hit nothing but air. Yet their strength and their speed are still based in a world that is built on rules. Because of that, they will never be as strong or as fast as you can be. What are you trying to tell me? dodge lawsuits? No, Neo. If you identify as an innocent human being, you won't have to. I identify as an innocent human being.
Hello, I'm from the government, with an update on humanity's gentle slide back into feudalism. As foretold in scriptures like Idiocracy and Back to the Future 2, we are now entering what experts call the Find Out stage. Brought to you by Brondo. It's got electrolytes. And now please rise for our first trillionaire. The product of decades of policy failure, taxpayer handouts and ketamine. Hail! Of course, when you wake up to the obscene inequality we've enabled, you'll want to fight back. That's why billionaires are building the tools to protect themselves. From you, tools like Palantir. Hi, I'm from Palantir, the military contractor and AI software company named after the all-powerful Seeing Stones Tolkien warned us not to leave in the hands of evil bastards. Thankfully, we are very wise and balanced, like our CEO, who can't stop talking about killing people, wants an AI arms race, and gets a boner talking about the West's superiority in applying organized violence. And our founder, who thinks Greta is the Antichrist, and no longer believes freedom and democracy are compatible. Hail! By freedom, of course, Pete means freedom for him and his broligarch mates to rule the world. And that's where Palantir comes in. Let's meet some of our valued clients. Hello, I'm from ICE. Kidnapping people off the street is hard work, but not with Palantir. Palantir makes it easy for us to link your tax file, social security license, and plates into AI-driven hit lists. Sure, we mostly use it on migrants now, but Palantir will come in real handy when we need to round up their resistance. Thanks, Palantir. Hello, I'm from the government of Israel. Committing war crimes is hard work, but not with Palantir. AI-assisted targeting makes it simple to murder thousands of people, even if most of them are civilians, according to our own. Thanks for supporting our genocide, Palantir. Here at the British government, we heard Palantir's used for war crimes and said, hey, let's give them a contract with our NHS. Could someone abuse that data? No. It's not like Palantir's UK CEO is the grandson of a known fascist, Nazi-loving anti-Semite. Hail! Here at the Australian government, we have no fucking clue. So while others are ditching Palantir due to fears over data safety and to El Duce, we've let Palantir into our defense department, banks, and even supermarkets. G'day, I'm from Coles. Price gouging you wasn't enough, so we hired Palantir to track and cut costs on our already underpaid staff. Sadly for us, people are realizing what fucking psychos we are here at Palantir. That's why France just ended our contract. British MPs want us out of the NHS, and GetUp is campaigning to kick us out of Coles, which is a good start. Except Palantir is just one head of the Hydra. The underlying problem are these billionaire shitcoins and the feudal dystopia they're building around us. So if you like democracy, now would be a great time to wake the fuck up and stop them while you still can. This has been a message from your local government franchise. Good luck. Authorized by the Department of Tech Bro Feudalism.
Now, go do the Chappelle skit because like this is the fucking thumbnail. They got it from the Chappelle show. Like he just plead the fifth, and I'm glad they grabbed the meme and they threw Dr. Fauci's face on Dave Chappelle's body. But this is the skit.
Sir, is it true you were a crack cocaine dealer for 7 years? I plead the fifth.
Sir, will you tell us about the cartels you dealt with in your time as a crack cocaine dealer?
No, but I can tell you that I plead the fifth.
Exactly how much money did you earn in your time as a crack cocaine dealer?
I said there are so many amendments in the Constitution of the United States of America. I can only choose one. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. question did you... I have a secret document that I think you need to say.
All, sir. Good afternoon. I got your sentence reduced to a month.
Dr. Anthony Fauci hearing through a media literacy lens.
Force people to watch their loved ones die alone over the phone. Who the do you think you were for doing that?
The impact of framing.
I will invoke my right under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution to refrain from answering your questions.
So CNN's headline was Fauci takes the fifth more than 100 times, and Republicans look to contempt charge. NPR, with a similar headline, nodding to both sides, writing Anthony Fauci invokes Fifth Amendment in Rand Paul's Senate hearing. By the third paragraph, they explained he was subpoenaed to appear by Senator Paul, and they've long sparred over the origins of the coronavirus. Now watch how Fox News played it.
You've never admitted that it could have been a mistake funding this research in China.
You lied to hundreds of millions of people amid the worst public health crisis in a century. You forced people to watch their loved ones die alone over the phone. Who the do you think you were for doing that? Total disgrace what you did to this country.
You were so focused on getting every award and every drop of cash that you could, all because you wanted to be on TV. You wanted to be the sun god of science.
That visual of the barrage of questions with no answers and no context as to why Fauci explained he pled the fifth or the origins of his appearance make a difference in how this gets presented to their audience. All in all, the coverage tells you what's happening. It gives you the play-by-play, the drama, but without the context. This is largely a charade. And even though Rand Paul says that he'll force a vote on whether to hold Fauci in contempt, Anthony Fauci has a blanket preemptive pardon from President Biden. And President Trump says that he respects that pardon.
Yeah,
Fauci
and Trump say he respects the fucking pardon. Just like Trump didn't stop the funding that Biden was doing for Ukraine. I'm like, the motherfucker should have stopped once Trump get in office, and I know Trump ain't gonna stop it. Because he got another motherfucker over there, hashtag Boris fucking Johnson. He got the other end, like, holding it down, like, yo, dog, if that nigga talk about negotiation, I'm going to just give him some more money, some more weapons, and some more coke. Trump, I got this. And don't say the nigga don't sniff coke. He was on live and the coke fell out of his nose. That was not snot.
He isn't going to prison, but the news media benefits from teasing what we're now learning in his diary. Tag your favorite independent journalists and information-based content creators to keep the conversation going. The more you're aware of how media can be used for manipulation, the better you can consume information. I'm Janine Norman. I used to do the news. Now I just report.
Let's get into what was in.
Researcher and Fauci critic who's named in these diaries, again, meticulously kept. What's the takeaway here?
Hi, Anna. Well, the takeaway is that if you read any of these diaries or these documents, number one, you see that he was enamored or infatuated with his image in the media and the fame that came alongside it. But the takeaway from my reading of this and from the experts I've talked to is that what Fauci said in private was very, very different than what he said in public. And that had profound implications for millions and millions of people.
Dr. Fauci, knowing that it is a crime to lie to Congress, do you wish to retract your statement of May 11th where you claimed that the NIH never funded gain-of-function research in Wuhan?
Senator Paul, I have never lied before the Congress, and I do not retract that statement.
That is a brazen lie, and it is a knowing, willful, brazen lie.
Dr. Richard Abright, professor of biology at Rutgers, has testified before the Senate Homeland Security Committee on this issue. Says the documents in diaries released by Senator Paul are beyond damning for Anthony Fauci.
All of the documents show unequivocally, incontrovertibly, that the NIH funded gain-of-function research in Wuhan. Anthony Fauci funded the reckless research project in Wuhan that resulted in the creation of SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID. And that funding was provided in deliberate violation of U.S. government policies.
Abright, who Fauci criticizes in his diaries, says the majority of Fauci's own advisors told him COVID-19 originated in a lab, and yet he went against this publicly.
The documents obtained from Fauci show that he knew as early as January of 2020 that a lab origin was likely, knew that his advisors, 10 of 12 of his handpicked advisors on a key telecom in February 1st of 2020, told him the virus had a lab origin based on its sequence and properties.
And I've been doing public interest work for almost 40 years now, and in my entire life, I have never seen obfuscation and misdirection by a federal agency worse than what the NIH has done.
Gary Ruskin is the executive director of the U.S. Right to Know, an independent public health research group. He's been investigating the origins of COVID-19 and what Fauci knew through hundreds of FOIA and public records requests.
It appears they were trying to obfuscate the ties between the NIH and the Wuhan Institute of Virology and the work that it may have done to help create the virus that causes COVID-19. In other words, they were trying to deny even the possibility that American tax dollars and American academic support was part of the reason why COVID-19 came into being.
Abright lays the blame squarely on Fauci, then at NIH.
The CIA informed him in 2021 that their staff had determined the virus likely had a lab origin, interfered directly in the CIA process to make sure that that CIA determination did not.
So it was created in a lab. I don't know if you guys remember, but they...
No fucking shit. Biz said all this shit.
You can blame. This isn't shaming. This is the truth. Maybe they should be shamed by the unvaccinated.
It's time to start blaming the unvaccinated folks, not the regular folks.
Anyone you came into contact with will blame you, as will the rest of us who've done the right thing by getting vaccinated.
Because frankly, we know that we can't trust the unvaccinated.
I think it's time to get our moral house in order, Anderson.
Shouts out to all y'all out there that didn't get that vax, that didn't take that thrax. Shouts out to all y'all. I gotta find my motherfucking unvaccinated award and put it back on my community post. I know I put it up months ago. We need to grab that back and put it up again. Put it up again. Shout out to everybody that didn't take the anthrax vax.
The unvaccinated threat.
All the vaccinated folks are going to start wearing masks to protect the unvaccinated folks. It's called a Christian value. Basically punishing the vaccinated for the sins of the unvaccinated. People are not behaving honorably. The unvaccinated are basically saying, well, it's open season for me. I can do whatever I want as well.
Here's the way I felt back then, right? I felt like COVID-19 was so crazy and it came so left field. It did a huge number in the world. And for them to have a vaccine in such quick notice, but didn't fully even understand COVID, I was like, this just seems like a way to get us back outside. Then when I found out that, okay, if you get the vaccine, it doesn't stop you from getting COVID. It just lessens the type of symptoms you'll experience. I was like,
basically, it was so much bullshit and motherfuckers fell for it. Instead of motherfucking using common sense, critical thinking skills, doing your own fucking research. But me, nigga, I'm like, nigga, I'm not about to motherfucker take any of this shit. Look up the Tuskegee experiment. Bars. Fuck the bullshit.
Yeah, I'm sorry for all the things that happened to all those people that took that vaccine, but I plead the fifth. For all the side effects, I plead the fifth. I always felt like they threw something together just to get people back outside because America was losing so much money. If y'all don't know by now, America cares more about money than they do about human lives. Like, I mean, that's been proven over and over again with America. All right. So, you know, that's pretty much how I felt. But yes, I did have to get vaccinated. With the line of work that I was doing, it was almost not an option.
Nigga, I would have been like, I quit. I'm not taking it. Because you know why? I'm not about to get vaccinated and then start rushing and running to motherfucking Google, be like, how can I detox from this shit? Fuck that. I'm not about to go through none of that shit. Because you don't know how long that shit gonna be in your body. Some motherfuckers, shit. Once the bullshit happens, you may apply for compensation. Line of work, I don't give a fuck about my line of work. I could be doing motherfucking, like any type of motherfucking job. If they motherfucking say you got to get vaccinated to keep your shit, I'm quitting. Going back to the street life, because that's where y'all work anyway.
And that's the way it was pushed to me.
And without a shadow of a doubt that the vaccine in regards to COVID was complete and utter bullshit. I would just like to say, being somebody that is a free thinker and didn't...
Hold on, let's go back.
Not an option.
Hold on.
with America. All right, so
Hold on. Let's hear.
you know that's pretty much how I felt. But yes, I did have to get vaccinated.
Okay.
With a lot of work that I was doing, it was almost not an option, and that's the way it was pushed to me.
And without a shadow of a doubt that the vaccine in regards to COVID was complete and utter bullshit. I would just like to say, being somebody that is a free thinker and didn't fall for the fucking bullshit that they perpetuated on us, it is so vindicating all these years later to be proven right, which I knew I was from the jump. I mean, the fact that you all couldn't see the red flags jumping out at you is mind-boggling to me, because in my mind, the government has never once cared about the public's safety and health. So if they start to...
In the words of Michael Jackson, all I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Bitch, don't remind me. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Fuck the government, yeah. All I want is, woo! Look at that.
Force everything or force something on everybody under the guise of safety and health. That's a big fucking red flag, and it's not about safety and health. They gave you all some fucking test chemical to see what it would do, and they didn't know what it was going to do. And the fact that y'all acted...
And that was my huge thought when it came to the vaccine. Oh, you can still get it. So why are y'all forcing it on as if this is the answer? Like, there's still cases for it. I had the vid this year. No, was that this year? I had it last year. Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah,
I had it last year.
You took the fucking vaccine.
And I got the vaccine. I was sick and all, down, couldn't smell, all that. Headache, throbbing, all that. But I had to get this vaccine. For the life of me, I never understood it. But for the sake of keeping my job, I had to. I mean, I didn't have to, but I felt like I had to.
It was like, I ain't had to, but I felt like I had to. It was that point right there. Because you ain't have to get it. Look. I got no words, man. I got That's the first H2.
In regards to COVID was complete and utter bullshit. I would just like to say, being somebody that is a free thinker and didn't fall for the fucking bullshit that they perpetuated on us, it is so vindicating all these years later to be proven right, which I knew I was from the jump.
Did all these people watch a different hearing? Is there a link where I can see where the vaccine was proven beyond the shadow of a doubt to be bullshit? What are you talking, brother? Stats exist. They recorded all of this data to show the people who were unvaccinated continued to be hospitalized and died, while people who were vaccinated were not. That holds true now. My big question is, where is this unvindication coming from? What did you see?
And when it comes to those stats, the CDC and all that stuff, but all those people are in cahoots.
Yeah, they all liars.
You know, I hate to be the I don't believe nobody guy, but all of these people are in cahoots. So for me to sit here and be like, oh, well, it does say, yeah, but those are the same people that were telling people to get this vaccine. And then people,
they changed the definition of vaccine mid-pandemic. Like, come on now. Don't trust none of the motherfuckers. The fucking CDC changed the definition of vaccine. Like, what?
There's people that have died from the vaccine. There's people that's dealing with side effects from the actual vaccine.
This situation is really disturbing me, and I want to fight someone. I really do. Because what do you mean we didn't have to get the COVID vaccine? And I kind of feel two ways. One, I'm kind of like upset with myself because I really wish I would have trusted God.
No, you should have trusted your intuition. Fuck a God. I hate when they bringing up this God shit. I wish I would have trusted God. Your church was in cahoots. The church was in cahoots. Trusting God. The fuck out of here. Trust your intuition. Trust your motherfucking self. Trust the fucking patterns of what they used to do to us with experimentation. Like, fuck the bullshit. Or y'all like to say, trust your gut feeling. You are the God and the goddess. I should have trusted God. Yeah, God was telling your stupid ass in your head, in your heart, don't do it, don't do it. He was helping. He was sending other people that he lives in. Hey, yo, don't take it. Don't take it. But no, y'all pressured by society, pressured by your job. You're like, I need my job. I gotta do it. I was willing to lose it all. Motherfuckers ain't ready to lose it all. Y'all talking about this God shit, but if God and Jesus came up to you, be like, you know, roll with me, but you gotta leave your house behind, your family behind, your clothes, belongings, and that bitch ass cell phone you got. Y'all be like, oh hell no, I need my cell phone. I love my kids. I love this house. I just bought it. I love this car too, and I love smoking, drinking, fucking around, and being an addict. I'm sorry, Jesus can't go with you, but I love you though. I pray to you. Fuck on out of here. But not taking away no way against her. You know, she got every right to be angry. And but she's admitting, like I said, you know, I'm not fully motherfucking upset with her because she fully knows what it is. She blames herself. But then she flips it and said, like, I should have listened to God. Like, no, you should have listened to your first mind or your intuition or using your discernment, using your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, using your pattern recognition, seeing what the government done to us.
In the vaccine, I really do. And I remember Tiffany Montgomery saying, do not take that poison. But I didn't take it because I was fearful about COVID. I took it because I really needed a job.
We all were.
At the time, the only job that was available to me was a job in healthcare. And you couldn't work in any healthcare system and not get the vaccine. You just couldn't. Like, it was a no. And I was like desperate at this point. I had just...
Yeah, desperate at this point, yeah. I understand how a man feels when he getting a job. Like a female can get a job anywhere. I understand, you know, like it's hard to get a job, but you know, like it's more harder for men. But you should have been like, oh shit, the healthcare field. Well, I guess I'll be flipping burgers at McDonald's then, or like I'll be sweeping, mopping, and cleaning windows because I'm not about to get forced to do no vaccine. Or fuck it, I'll go back to the street life. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the bullshit. The drug dealers are more safer than y'all.
Came from a stint of like sleeping in my car for a couple of months of like, I need a job. And that was the first job that was available to me. And I took the vaccine. But as soon as I took the vaccine, my period stopped. My ovaries shut down. I went to the doctor and the doctor's like, are you still getting your period? I'm like, yeah, well, it's like intermittent. And he's like, yeah, well, your body's functioning like a 70-year-old woman in menopause. And I was 32 at the time. And he's like, you know, the only way for you to have children is to freeze your eggs right now, try to do an IVF cycle, or don't.
She's in the early 30s. Took the motherfucking vaccine and motherfucker stopped your period and told you you got the motherfucking body of a 70-year-old woman on menopause now. Jesus fucking Christ. Different side effects from a lot of different people. All over the world. We seen the motherfucker tongue hanging out of his mouth, lungs swollen. That was like the motherfucking first 2 weeks when motherfuckers was taking it. Then motherfuckers was getting the shakes. Just couldn't stop shaking and shivering. Then there was one point where there's videos all over the world where motherfuckers looking up in the sky and just stiffening up and just dying. Then we get the young athletes from fucking 12 to fucking 25 dying on the field and in training. And it's about it is happening mysteriously. The fuck out of here. But Fauci like, I plead the fifth.
I tried the IVF cycle from the hospital that I was working in, failed miserably, okay? I needed like 4 more rounds, and the hospital at the time only gave you like $20,000 for IVF, for a lifetime cycle, because, you know, depending on the cycle, it is very expensive, and I did $20,000 my first cycle. And so then the doctor's like, well, the only way that you're going to have a kid is if you get donor eggs, which I don't believe in them. I believe that God is going to do his big one when it's time for me to have children. He can do the impossible. So I'm really not worried about that part. And I'm just like, all of the things that I've been through, like my periods are so intermittent. It is really crazy. And I just don't understand how you're going to tell us right now that we never needed to get the COVID vaccine. Like, I'm gonna fight you. Can I sue you? Like, I know that's rhetorical, but for real, like.
Oh, because they already made sure if anything happened, you can't sue them. They was putting shit in place on some preemptive shit. First preemptive strike. The Asian hate bill. And then put out fake propaganda like we attacking Asians. Nigga, those motherfuckers be attacking us and disrespecting us. But we ain't said shit. And I not once seen a Chinese motherfucking restaurant commercial, but yet they bopping and booming. But that's Negro here nor there. But the first preemptive strike, motherfucking put out an Asian hate bill. Because later on it's going to come out that the shit was motherfucking funded. From that Wuhan shit. Second preemptive strike. Pardon Fauci. No, fuck that. No, that's the third preemptive strike. The second preemptive strike, change the word, change the definition of vaccine during the mid-scamdemic. Third preemptive strike is put the laws in place so motherfuckers don't get sued. And then the fourth preemptive strike. Oh, yeah, Fauci. I'm high, y'all. Kill them all.
It was a scare tactic. I wish I had never taken that COVID vaccine. It was a scare tactic anyway, the more I think about it, because back when COVID-19 came out, we was all upset and scared, didn't know what to do. And when it came a time where everybody could go back to work and you had to go to work, you couldn't stay at home anymore, my mom agreed to come in and live with us to take care of the kids. So one of our kids didn't have to go to school and the other one didn't have to go to daycare, because they said if you could have a way to keep your kids at home so they wouldn't run the risk of being exposed, that was the best thing to do. And also at the same time, if you're around elderly people, which my mom was over 80 then, that you would have to take the vaccine, especially when you went to work around a whole bunch of people you might be exposed to. You don't want to give it to any elderly people. So it was a scare tactic. But as I can reflect back, because I even had to have a procedure done with my thyroid where my husband couldn't go because they only allowed you to go in. As you know, you couldn't have people going in with you when all this COVID was going on. So they actually had to get a sample out from my thyroid and stuck a needle in my throat this long. And I didn't have anybody there but me. I was terrified and I was in a lot of pain. But I had to drive there by myself and come home by myself. But when I finally went to my doctor after we got the results back, thank God, for the thyroid was not cancerous, I asked her what she felt about that vaccine. At this time, me and my husband had already taken it. But she said she advised none of her patients to take that vaccine because it was not enough research done on it. That was one thing. And she said, what better antibodies could your body have than to catch the COVID, and your body would build up natural antibodies to fight it off. She also informed me that only one of her patients had passed away from COVID because the scare tactic was that the doctors were going to keep unalive you and put you on ventilators, and they didn't know what they were doing. And she said she had things to treat COVID with. That was another thing. Well, fast forward when I think about it, and I think she felt some way about everything that was going on because she's no longer practicing anymore. I had to find another doctor, and she's doing missionary work.
Yeah. So, she was like, man, doctors are killing people. I do not want to be next to a motherfucker that's killing people. This motherfucker bitch left and went to go become a missionary. She went to she turned her life over to God for real. Like, yo, I understand. It's some life-changing shit. But it also proves that she ain't have to take the vaccine and she's still in the medical field. But going back to like my man said, he ain't have to motherfucking take it. But obviously this chick at this medical spot didn't take it because she's telling her patients not to take it. So what the fuck going on? Was some hospitals forcing people and some hospitals wasn't? Because that's the logical explanation I got. There's no other explanation. Some hospitals was forcing shit. And some hospitals like, no, nigga, fuck that. It's gonna be a choice thing. So yeah, that's some crazy shit. But she was like, I'm surrounded by murderers. That's probably what she thought. She probably thought that I'm surrounded by fucking murderers that's injecting people with fucking poisonous vaccines. It's fucking crazy. This is scary.
Oh, with all this stuff going on, it just doesn't surprise me that it was a hoax, and the government is always trying to cover things up. And they were asking the man behind this COVID stuff to at least apologize because he knew it wasn't enough information given on it, and a lot of people could be affected by it, by catching cancer and diabetes. He said he wasn't gonna say he was sorry for nothing.
I plead the fifth.
I wish I had never taken that COVID vaccine.
So y'all see they're saying that COVID is one of the largest genocides in history, and us getting that COVID vaccine was a risk to our health. It's causing cancer, heart problems. And I remember I got that vaccine as well. And I remember, I don't know if it was like maybe a year, 2 years later, I went to my doctor because I was having heart palpitations, and I could literally feel my heart in my chest, like beating out of my chest differently. So I went to my regular doctor, and my doctor asked me, "Did you get the vaccine?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got it." She was like, "That might be one." So she referred me to a cardiologist, and my cardiologist said the same thing. "Did you get vaccinated?" And I was like, "Yes." And I had irregular heartbeats, and he wanted to put.
It's fucking crazy. Now doctors is asking motherfuckers, "Did you take the vax? Did you take the fucking vax?" Yeah. But can the doctors apologize too? Be like, "Hey, yo, like, we're sorry for pushing that shit." But no, they got a fucking payday. They was putting on motherfuckers' charts that motherfucking died of other shit. They put COVID. Motherfucker died from bruises and injuries from a car accident. They put COVID. Nah, I'm just... That's not true. At least I don't know. But what I do know is they was having an incentive. More COVID patients, more money. They was coming out with TikTok dances, motherfucking doctors, motherfucking acting like they crying and sad over the situation, but they wiping their tears with a shitload of money. I'm talking about like they was mocking us. Because we are in a fucking medical emergency. Let's just say if this shit was fucking real. We're in a medical emergency and doctors are doing TikTok dances. People are dying. Y'all doing TikTok dances. Never forget.
On some heart medication, which I declined because I didn't want to be on any more medications. But they said that it probably came from.
And I guarantee you, if that shit was motherfucking real, they wouldn't be dancing. They'll be motherfucking getting the fucking work saving lives. Let's look at that common sense. And they motherfucking nigga had their mask on like so some motherfucker couldn't see their face. I think it was a couple videos where I saw a couple faces. We should get their fucking faces if you catch one. And be like, "Hey, yo, why was you dancing while people was dying, motherfucker? Work them out. Stop them out." And for all you motherfuckers that motherfucking attacked us verbally and physically during the scamdemic, we remember y'all. All we gotta do is go back to those videos, put some shit together, and be like, "Yep, since y'all want to use your face recognition, bitch, we can use it too." These are the bitch ass motherfuckers that was fucking with people across the fucking planet. Captain Planet. Work them out. Oh yeah, Jimmy Kimmel, Fallon, Biden. We coming for you, nigga.
The COVID vaccine, and that senator up there asked Fauci. He said, "Do you even want to apologize?" And he said he wanted to exercise his Fifth Amendment. So he didn't want to say anything. But I think that is messed up that he fooled all these people, even killed people because of that big COVID lie. That's messed up.
Vaccine. I got the COVID vaccine. Congratulations to all the people that didn't get the COVID vaccine. I got the COVID vaccine. I even got the booster because of my father. My father made me, my brother, and
booster.
COVID vaccine.
I had to get the booster.
It's back like 2021. I remember thinking in my head like, bro, like, this shit don't make sense. What is the vaccine for?
Bro.
Get the vaccine and you can still get COVID? That shit makes zero sense. So if you didn't take it, people call you crazy if you were anti-vaccine. Now look at you. I bet you're real happy. I bet you're real proud of yourself. Congratulations. I want to know what they put in my body.
Right, you are all sheep who cower and follow the flock to your doom. I had to get the shot to feed my family. If I didn't, they wouldn't let us work. During the lockdown, we all depleted our savings.
And I was risking it all. Like, I'm shit, I don't mind. Because at the end of the day, bitch, I'm from the motherfucking streets. All I gotta do is find a hustle. Everybody's still gonna smoke weed. Got the weed on deck. Motherfuckers still gonna buy food. I'll cook and I'll sell some food. Shit, give a fuck. Give a fuck. Give a fuck.
Risk my health or my family doesn't have a roof over their head or food. I had to get the shot to feed my family. If I didn't, they wouldn't let us work. During the lockdown, we all depleted our savings. So, risk my health or my family doesn't have a roof over their head or food in their bellies? Yeah, that's no choice at all. No, you don't get to play that card.
Right.
Because how many of you, after getting that shot, then villainized those who didn't? Saying that we were crazy.
That we called us crazy. Y'all attacked us verbally and physically. Y'all motherfuckers ain't shit. You know, and the rest of them is just quiet. It's like, oh no, like, where's those motherfuckers that took that vaccine? Y'all was motherfucking loud. Y'all was in our face, man. Nigga, we have every right to fuck y'all up. Just like Dave Chappelle said on the Mad Real World, he was like, "We should just fuck you up." But worst come to worst, we reserve the right to fuck you up on some real shit. Never forget that. They used the media. I'm talking about TV show hosts, talk show hosts, news anchormen and women, the president himself, and Dr. Fuckboy that lied and said, like, I never said, shut the country down. It did. He go, but we got the footage. I told the president, shut the country down.
The general population health at risk, even murdering the elderly. How dare we critically think and question those in authority?
This wasn't one of those.
No, you are the hypocrite. You, by directly participating in the fear-mongering and the peer pressuring, have directly put the lives of millions at risk, murdering some as well. You are part of the problem. You are a cop machine. You are the villain. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The one that took the vaccination? Yeah. You're the real fucking villain. Y'all complied with evil. And why millions died? Nah, y'all not saying nothing. Y'all complied with evil, took their evil experiment, verbally and physically attacked people. And where y'all at now? Some of y'all are dead. I said 2 to 5 years. If y'all alive right now, y'all took the vax. Shit, I'm giving y'all another 5. By 2030, you will own nothing and be happy. That's what they say. Own nothing, be happy, and y'all motherfucking got an experiment drug inside of y'all that might mutate and turn y'all into a Cronenberg monster.
Why do you not seem to care? Oh, I got the shot knowing it was complete bullcrap. I just wanted to travel. And if you shave off 5 years, I don't even like really being here that much. So it's kind of a win-win for me.
They both looked at that motherfucker like, oh yeah. He was like, I knew it was some bullshit. I just wanted to travel. So what, saving 5 years off my life? I don't want to be on this planet anyway. So it's a win-win for me. Now that is hilarious. And that's how we're going to end it. Shouts out to everybody. We're going to play a couple tracks and we're going to get up out of here. Got tracks I'm working on to try to figure out like what's going to be like the last song, so I can be able to finish this album, and hopefully we can do the album release party later. So like if I could drop this shit, if I could probably drop this now, we'll probably have the album release party tonight for the Detroit After Dark. And I'm gonna time everything and see how it is and see if it will be enough time. But you know, it's gonna be awesome. Just gotta see what last song is gonna be, and then we'll get ready for the album release. But if I can motherfucking get this shit done within an hour, because like Phenom just sent me some beats I need to listen to. You know, if I get inspired, I can drop that motherfucker immediately. But I'm not gonna rush. I'm gonna, you know, still do what I do. But you know, like when I'm super inspired, you know, that shit gets done. And like, plus I'm already high too. You know, it's a wrap. I'm already in the zone mentally. But we're gonna play the new track, and then we go play Doughty, then we go get up out of here.
Hey Pig, you ever had your shit pushed in? Shit pushed in. Simple question.
Much love, Vonta, my UK correspondent.
Shit pushed in, bro, big time.
Fuck the police, I was born in these streets. Revolutionaries ain't scared to bring the heat. Fuck the police, I was born in these streets. Revolutionaries ain't scared to bring the heat. Ain't no time for talking, time to get the sparking. Catch your cops slipping while you walking out of market. Caught another target, walking out of Target. Put a C4 on this car, blowing up in Aston Martin. Show me my opponent, where's my opponent? Going just talking shit, where's everybody going? Running like some bitches. Just started riding, I ain't scared to step up against these evil tyrants. No, I'm not complying. Bad boy alliance, I gotta be with the sad souls, yeah, defiant. Government be lying, expose their assignment. Depopulation ain't keeping us divided. Fuck the police, I was born in the streets. Revolutionaries ain't scared to bring the heat. All you bad boys is getting put to sleep. Gonna need the world military to come and get me. Fuck the police, I was born in the streets. Revolutionaries ain't scared to bring the heat. Fuck the police, I was born in the streets. Revolutionaries ain't scared to bring the heat. Fuck the police, 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 fuck the police. I was born in the streets. Revolutionaries ain't scared to bring the heat. Fuck the police, I was born in the streets. Revolutionaries ain't scared to bring the heat. Fuck the police, 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 fuck the police.
Shout out to everybody, HHN Special Report. Much love to my UK correspondent, Vonta. Peace to the UK. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. And everybody's going to watch on the playback. You already know what it is. Get ready for Detroit Rhythm. Album coming soon. Very, very, very soon. Now we're gonna get naughty. Let go.
Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl loving everybody get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl loving it, she about to get naughty, get naughty. Get naughty, baby girl get naughty, baby girl get naughty. Walking in the club, lady showing love. See me on stage, tell that motherfucker love, baby girl getting low. Drop it to the floor, pick it back up, baby, make that ass roll. Out of control, got me saying whoa. Baby twerking on me, girl, you know how it go when the drop singing low. Take it to the mo. Baby hop on it soon as the door close. I'm the one that she chose. Take off my clothes, pull out the camera phone. Wanna see you do a pose, put your tube video. Time to make it flick. Going full thrusters when I'm giving her the dick. Baby girl, you the shit. Girl like a party with. Live a bad chick, say fire like an arsonist. Baby, this a hit. Got another party mix. Call me Santa Claus, had to put you on the naughty list. Time they have a party. Time they have a party. Baby girl love it, that she bout to get naughty. Time they have a party. Time they have a party. Baby girl love it, that she bout to get naughty. Get naughty, 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 naughty. Giving her the business, love it when I'm in it. Been her ass over, that's her favorite position. Give it to her raw, going in the beat. Fucking all night, we ain't about to go to sleep. Vibing to the beat. Cheeks, baby girl skirting and she fucking up the sheets. She the beauty, I'm the beast. Eat her like a feast. Sweet cherry, let me get a piece. Detroit after dark. Did it in the park. Under the stars on the hood of a car. She adventurous, we up in the parking lot. Put up to the job, we was fucking on the clock. Day and after work, we went to the drive-in. Treated like a swimming pool, I'm about to dive in. This a party over here, got you fucking vibing. Grab a naughty girl, yeah, I'm about to slide in. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Get naughty, 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 naughty. Get naughty, 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 naughty. Get naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty, get naughty, 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 naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty, get naughty, 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 naughty.
Shout out to everybody. You know, HHN special report. Work on some music. If we can get done, we could probably jump the last track and probably do the album release at Detroit After Dark. 20 tracks. Might have to start a little early. Like if not, I might do it around this time in the afternoon or like a little early, like when I started the, when I started the shit, man, but I'm afraid of it being fucked with. But by it being music, I'm not being threatened, so they shouldn't fuck with it because I talking shit. But if I do start the album, then I'll have to start the Detroit After Dark probably around 10:30. Because like I remember doing the album release party before and made it in time before you went to work. So I think if I time it right, like 10:30, it'll be Gucci. It'll be Gucci bandana. Yeah, but yeah, because it's gonna be a 20-track album. It's 20 for 20. So that's 40 songs being played. So yeah, if I start at 10:30, write it out to 12:30, or write out 12:20, 12:30. You know, however that game go. It should be enough time. I should have time to spare. If I start at 10:30, I should have time to spare. Release the fire. You know it, Vonta. Nah, let's get it. So shout out to everybody coming through. See y'all in a minute, and y'all know how we ended. Bars. Mic check. I walk around the streets with my black tank now about the waistline. Look at the hype shit. I never claimed to be the best type of rapper, but I have to show the motherfuckers what I'm after. I'm after the gold, and after that, the platinum. Beef after that, Hurricane G packs the gats. Bow. Trigger bang bang. HHN special report with the lovely UK correspondent, Vanta. We up out of here. First we get naughty, then we get a coffee. Like it's 7:52 in the UK. It's going on the clock. It's almost about that dinner time. It's almost about that time. Boo. Let's get up out of here. Live long and stay naughty. Comply, Vanta. Oh, yeah.